Hey guys, it's me, Dizzy. Now today I'm going to talk about the MUGEN engine and why it should be shunned. Now I'm going to explain it deeply as I can why it should be shunned. Well, we all know there are some characters that isn't really by source, some that just have flashiness, and some really bad gameplay. I can't actually understand that. Well, you have to admit, some of those characters, they're not that good, but there are some who are really good. They're like the diamonds in the rough. And some even say that the engine isn't really that good due to its limitations. Well, this goes with the characters again. You can actually code the characters to what you like, and you can also code the screen pad to any way you like. For this, for example. This select screen is indeed coded in the MUGEN engine by a group of people who is in development of a Final Fight fighting game, which they say will be better than the original one that came out. If you're going to start using MUGEN just for yourself, the rules can be anything you apply to. But if you start thinking about other people and start building characters, stages, screen pads, and all that stuff, you need to think about the rules and the boundaries, because you don't want to have like a big set of rosters and games just, you know, with crappy characters and crappy stages and all that stuff, because it'll take the fun for everyone. I mean, sure, you can make your own character, but you have to make sure there are no glitches to actually take away the fun out of it for everyone. Now, luckily for me, I found 5 full MUGEN games that had actually put those boundaries in a well-deserved place. Now, I'm going to put these in, like, how you say, a top 5 order, explaining them why they do so good and why it deserves a spot. So I'm just going to start with the very first one. X-Men: The Second Coming, a fighting game that is based on the said comic book, which has Bastion trying to destroy all the mutants. And of course, it has some of the most important characters that was in the comic, which is in the game, like Cable, Bishop, Deadpool, Emma Frost. Hell, even have Professor X in this game as well. The gameplay is really close to the source material of X-Men, Children of the Atom, and Marvel superheroes. It's not perfect, but it is pretty damn close. There are like a few bugs in here that has some problems with the game breaking, especially when you can cancel out of the normal, then a special, then another special, and then to a hyper. But it's only just a little bit. The game is still fun as hell, I'm telling you that right now. And the best part about this game is they add Deadpool and his craziness right where it lands.
That fear I see in your eyes. I want to kill you. I see you.
The Black Heart. When I first heard of this game, I was pretty uninterested, and then I looked at some videos of it and I figured, why not? Don't knock it till you try it. And my god, this game is pretty good. Sure, the roster isn't that big, and sure, it don't really have that much to offer, but the biggest thing that got me into this game is the story. The king of the dark overworld has been killed by the entity called the Final. 6 monsters or 6 souls are trying to get in contact with their heart to try and contain the control of that said world. The best part about this is that everything about this is original. Drawings, backgrounds, music, everything. And this guy had actually made it. He's actually a director now. The reason why I put this in number 4 is, like I said, not that many much things are offering, but I do love this game.
The King of Fighters Zillion.
I know what you are thinking. Compilation, right? Half true and half false. Let me explain. The reason why this is more of a full game than a compilation is the fact that all the systems and the fact that they push the engine to one of its limits. And the reason why I say one of them is because I know MUGEN have more limits than this. Let me say this right now. If anyone can code this in where you can pick a character and pick a certain style, clothes, and moveset, then you have my utmost respect. The reason why it's number 3 is, well, it has other characters not made by them. Besides Lee, Dash, and 2 others that's supposed to be coming out. It's okay, well, not really okay, it's godlike, but it's not better than the one that I'm about to show you right now.
In the name of justice.
Justice? You're looking at justice, kid.
Shades of Manhattan 2. The successor of Shades of Manhattan 1 is one of the best MUGEN games that I have ever played. Like, everything is original. Sprites, background, story, graphics, like everything you can't absolutely hate. Well, there is one thing.
Your weaknesses come from your mother.
Your arrogance comes from our father.
Patrick, or Sabotage. Not the character in general, because the character plays really good. It's just the fact that he has too many priorities, but that's just a little nitpick. Everything else, it's just perfect. The mechanics that they put on here, the graphics with the light bars, stages, and I completely loved how the story actually starts where Shades of Manhattan 1, finished off. It's a really good concept, and I can't wait for Shades of Manhattan 3. Yeah, you wish. Babel Sword. I think I'm not the first one to say this, but this game is like the god of 4 MUGEN games. It's not even a god, it's more like a rare gem. Let me explain. It's the shooter fighter style. Basically think Metal Fighter combined with Gundam. And the story is amazing. It's even better than the story for Blackheart and Shades of Manhattan. Let me just say this right here. It feels like a real video game. That's how good it is. It don't feel like MUGEN. It feels like that you completely forget the fact that it is MUGEN and you just playing like a regular video game. That's how good it is. And the story and the mission mode is amazing. Especially with stage 4 and stage 8. I'm gonna show you a little bit of stage 4.
Emergency. Start.
That is insane. But not all missions are like this. Some missions include carrying cargo, destroying enemies, and just keep on staying alive. And I have to say, this game has one of the best final bosses ever. First you think, it's just a big machine, might be hard, no problem. Then out of nowhere, the pilot comes out of his mech and starts fighting you. And you think you're done. No, you're not done yet. You have to fight the army next. Let me warn you right now, if you were in pain like I was, you will be in a raging state just shooting everyone and then find out that that's your army trying to fight out the resistance. But besides that, this game is excellent. I suggest you find it, download it, do whatever.